That's alright. I started literally just there. We are waiting for Ian, as always, to get his camera ready. Classic.
Right.
You ready, Ian?
Yeah.
You're welcome to the first ever podcast that I've ever done. I'm joined by my good friend Ian Adams. I already fucking up words. You see that shit? It's all good.
It's grand, man. It's only
Big Blue Breakdown is the name of it.
Happy days.
Keeping it local. Can't be more local than Ian Adams.
There you
The
go.
Lads film. Tell us a bit about Lads film. Where can they find it? What's the story about it?
The Lads film is an independent freelance film that was made on a budget of €250.
Cheap. Bargain,
cheap,
that is.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
With family and friends and shit like that.
I'm
and
one of them.
the Facebook page, type in on Facebook, The Lads Movie Trailer. Like, comment, share, tag your family and friends. Give honest opinion. If you think it's good, say it looks good. If you think it's shit, say it looks shit. Because the main thing with any sort of film, with anything like that, we're trying to see, because it's a film, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any
You want
fi-
opinions.
yeah, exactly.
Films are made for the audience. They're
Yeah,
not
like,
made
it's-
for the sake of making them.
Yeah, it's criticism, like, you know what I mean? You
Has
can't
anyone said on the comments that it looks shit?
There's been some people, obviously, who be like, it looks, you think, oh, well, just little annoying things. Like,
Oh,
there's
they'll nitpick on one thing. Oh,
yeah, it's like, oh, well,
it's
this,
dark in that little bit of the trailer. It's like it's a minute long. Let's watch the whole hour film.
Yeah.
Hour 40, isn't it?
or there's someone, it's now on 47. But even with,
that
like,
is a bargain. 250 quid for nearly 2 hours of film. Fucking hell. eh?
but even with that, like, you know, what I mean, there's people writing on it, been commenting saying, oh, well, the film looks good, but I got turned off at the part where the blood and the special effects. Like, man, it's a fucking low budget film. Chill the fuck out.
It's also
like,
not an Ian Adam film without a load of fucking blood.
Yeah, well, we calmed down a little bit with it, as you know yourself, but
From the Manhunt days. I got the poster on the wall, the brand new
Yeah,
poster on the wall. If you
Manhunt,
follow
yeah.
me on Snapchat, you'll see it on the wall
yeah,
between the Irish flag and the Millwall flags.
there you go.
That's where it's home, isn't it? Manhunt. That is where it lives.
Manhunt 2010.
You've come a long way since Manhunt. Like you said, 2010. Would you have thought, like, in that... It's a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You were young doing Manhunt. We were all quite young doing Manhunt.
Yeah.
I was like, what, fucking 14 doing this shit?
No, Manhunt, I think most of the lads Manhunt. I was 17.
You were 17.
16. I was 16 when we started, 17 when we
And you
finished.
had your birthday. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I would have been
yeah.
14. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. But that's the thing, like, people are... What I've noticed about doing this film, lots of people are surprised that we've got it in the cinema.
Yeah.
But this is your third film to be in the cinema.
Yeah.
What does how does that make you feel that like each time every film that you're doing is getting a bit more notoriety? There's a bigger audience each time. More people want to see what you're making.
Yeah. Well, no, well, that's the thing. You see, like, like the stuff at the minute, yeah, it's good because, like, it's, you know, it's an Arklow thing. You know what I mean? Like,
This new film
it's a
is
small
very
town.
Arklow. It's
a
nice.
small town. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Oh, this person's doing that sort of thing. You know, I've no problem. Obviously, it's cool. Like, and it sounds like people, you know, being nice about it, saying it looks good, or the people saying it looks shit as well. But that's the thing. Like, it's positive and negative feedback. You know, not everyone. It's a film. Like, not everyone is gonna love the same film, or be like, oh, this film's good. This film's alright. You know, but I'm going off fucking track. What was the question here?
The question was, are people looking at it, like the audience growing? Like this film is very Arklow in itself, but the
Yeah.
audience is bigger than Arklow. I know that's because we utilise Facebook. We're a lot smarter at getting it
Yeah.
out there. You yourself, because you've done other film work in the industry, more people are looking at your work.
Yeah.
Like the audience is growing.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if you were to do another independent film, it'd be bigger again?
Well, hopefully that's kind of like, you know, that's the main thing. Like, I'd rather, like, the main thing is that hopefully people enjoy it, and, you know, the main thing as well, where I just don't want it to be an Arklow, is so that, because if you're watching the film, if you're watching someone, one of your friends, and you're laughing at it because you're laughing because you know. You're like,
I know
that's
Chris on the
hilarious
screen,
because
for
Chris was so
example.
funny.
Yeah,
I want complete strangers to see it and be like, right, this is funny, this is scary, you know, in that type of stuff. It's I wanted people to see it as a brand new film that they're watching themselves.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I'm gonna watch it because fucking
I know
Oisin, and Oisin or the lads. I know the lads in it. I want people to see it as a film. They don't know anything about it. They're gonna be like, right, well, this is shit. This is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just an honest opinion. You know, that's how the whole point. But hopefully, future wise, like, hopefully one day I'd like to be getting paid and
Well,
like, you know,
so
getting paid and
being
what
a
this type of
director
shit I like
is what
doing.
you want to
know
do,
what I mean?
isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, being
Either
a
directing
director
or stunts.
So how does it feel when because you write all your films?
Yeah.
You're basically you are your films, you know what I mean? I know you get help by us.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
Joe doing the camera work. You've got your stuntmen mates as well.
Yeah.
Like, you get a lot of help by people that are good at what they do, but you write them. They are all your love child, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears go into them. How does it feel when you're getting people reacting to it? You know, you've not only directed, because I know there's directors out there that get a script and they see it. Do you want to do that as well, or do you want to write?
I don't know.
Would you rather not write? Do you know what I mean?
I'd like to. What I was saying, like, shout out to Joe Reid.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Reid. Shout out all the boys.
Shout out to Joe
Shout out
Reid
the
and the rest of the
lads.
lads who helped out. But with Joe Reid, like, at the moment, like, that's what I want to try to do. I want to try direct something that's not mine, because I've always, since I was a kid, I've been writing my own shit and directing my own shit as it goes along. So I have the vision in my head, but I'm getting older now and I have to be more, you know, I kind of want to try something different. Yeah, it's like, right, let's try something that I haven't done. I don't have, if I read something, I have the image in my head, and then working with a writer kind of saying to me, right, well, I want it this way. Can you do it this way? Something different, and kind of pushing myself, you know, in that form of way.
Is that what made you go into doing a black comedy? Because that is what the lads is, a black comedy. You, growing up with you, we've been friends since we were young, first year type shit. You know, I was 12, I'm now 23. That shows how long it is. We were doing The Ghoul and shit like that when we were, fucking 13 years of age.
Yeah, 13, 14,
you were doing nothing but horror films.
Yeah.
What made you transition into doing this black comedy?
Because the thing was, when I was younger, or when I was a teenager, I always just focused on extreme violence.
Yeah.
You know, it was extreme violence. Most of the films we look back, most of them are fuck, what the fuck, man, cunt, dead, someone's dead.
My videos are still like that.
Like, that's literally all it is. Someone dies, like, that's it. But with this, I was like, right, I want to write something, my own thing that I haven't done. Like, you know, something I haven't done. So it's like, right, fuck it, I'm going to do a bit of a serious kind of drama with a bit of comedy there to lighten it. It's not fucking depressing or any of this shit.
Yeah.
Because loads of films these days, like, I just, you know,
they're trying too hard to be artsy. Is what I see
like,
a
you
lot.
know, the whole point of a film is so that when you go into a cinema or you watch something on telly, you're keeping your mind off of stuff, and it's 2 hours.
Like,
it's escapism.
Yeah.
It's escaping from your own shit for 2 hours. And I think that if you're watching the film, you want to be enjoyed, entertained, not to be watching it and then afterwards it's like, I actually fucking feel more miserable now than I do. You know what I mean? I feel it's like, holy fuck, man. Like,
that's how I felt coming out of King Arthur.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Jeez, yeah. King Arthur. Don't go. No disrespect, but don't go see King Arthur.
That was a fucking pile of shit, wasn't it? I got slagged for all of it being the only English person in there.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hello, mate.
Hello,
mate.
you cunt. But fucking, what was I gonna say? Something ran into my head and it came right out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna happen a lot, but fuck it.
Yeah, fucking. That's really annoying. No, I actually can't remember what you said here. But
No, bollocks to it. We'll go on to the next point.
Right.
So
whack away at it.
So Cork's coming up. 2 weeks till Cork. Less than 2 weeks till Cork. Are you excited about
Fucking
it?
too raw sound. I'm more fucking
So there's
soft little cunt.
There's a lot of us going down. Going down. We're all going to be suited and booted.
Yeah. That's
going to be fucking crack, isn't
That's
it?
how I was only saying that early on to Mark. Big shout out, Mark McDonald, housemate,
rent boy,
fat cunt. Yeah, I was just saying, it should be good crack. Even if it's a big film festival, small film festival, we're still getting the opportunity to show our film.
And that's
to
what you want to
complete
do.
strangers in a different, part of fucking Ireland, not like a little hometown.
Yeah.
Just strangers watching it, and they're
Shout
gonna
out
be
the
like,
Cork boys.
yeah, shout out to the Cork lads, real
Boney,
film festival.
Nash.
Oh.
I'm just shouting out rappers, whether my hip hop past has come back on me. I've just remembered what I wanted to say before when you were talking about that. So you wouldn't take this film too seriously, do you know? When you're saying other people are going into other films and they're coming out depressed, this film is meant to be light-hearted. It has its serious tones. I know, I'm in it. I think it's a fucking banger film. I've seen the whole film already at this point.
Yeah.
So you're saying you wouldn't take it too seriously?
No.
People have their opinions, you're okay with them.
Yeah, exactly. But the whole point, at the end of it, if people come out and say, the story is not tactical whatsoever. It's a realistic, grounded film, and it kind of has, it's pretty much, it's like, what would me or you, if we got ourselves into the situation we're involved with, dangerous, love-hate type of people, the nidges and all that, what the fuck would we do in that situation? And it's just a normal, hopefully when people come out of it, if after they see it or whatever, they're kind of just, it was enjoyable. They had a laugh, they had a bit of crack. They weren't that was too depressing. That was, you know what I mean? It's as long as people enjoy it, they have a bit of fun and not take it too seriously, then I've done my job. I've made what I want to do now. Now it's to see if people
you just want people to come out and be like, fuck me, that was crack.
Yeah, enjoy it.
That was crack. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that part, say,
Yeah.
or that bit. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away because I do want people to look at the trailer.
Yeah.
I want them to see the film. We're going to get it out there. We don't know how the fuck we're going to get it out there, but we will.
Yeah. But even with that, though, a lot of people saying, it's like, oh, we're fucking... Oh, you know, you're doing some things for money. It was like, I've been doing this since I was 10 years old.
Shout out Ian giving me 20 quid to do Manhunt. Bargain.
Yeah, I gave him 20 quid.
Everyone that was in that film that done a proper role got 20 quid from the money. That is fucking banging.
Yeah.
14, I think I went on the lash and got fancy. And it was a good crack. We had some right night.
It was, though. But the thing is that's what I was just saying, is that some people, you get a few bob, whatever. It's like, I've been doing it since I was literally 6 years old. And I'm 24 now, and I still haven't got paid for any shit I've done. But I'm still enjoying it, and I'm doing it
outside of your work, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm doing it myself as a fucking thing that I enjoy doing. It's about creativity first, money second. Guy Ritchie, Joe Rogan. Shout out Guy Ritchie, Joe Rogan.
Shout out Joe Rogan. First podcast we're doing, and my guest is shouting out Joe Rogan. That's good stuff.
There you go. But you know what I mean? It's literally, I've been enjoying doing it. Whatever the fuck, this is the way I see it with making films and shit. Like, people call me a nerd and stuff, but like, whatever the fuck you have in your head, you can make it come to life on whatever way you want. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's kind of like, as a kid, I've always been fascinated by it. It's like, you can, whatever the fucking story I have in my head or whatever, I can bring to life. You don't even need a budget. You know what I mean? You can nowadays, like, all the fucking cameras, editing softwares, you can do everything yourself,
and you can get it out there with the internet and all.
Exactly. So making the film is the easiest part. It's the distribution now is the fucking, that's the problem. It's getting it out to the people thing. Anyone can make it, but
and there's boys just trying to get money off of your work and all, which you got to be wise to, and you got to be wide to that shit. You know, the boys they're like, yeah, we'll put your film out there, and they just buy it off you pretty much, and they make all the dollars. You don't want that shit as well. There's a lot of snakes out there and shit.
That's the thing, like little scally little fuckers.
Cunts, man. Fucking cunts. So you just said that you've been doing it since you were 6. What were you doing at 6 that was...
When I was...
Like, did you have a camp? Were you one of those boys... You know when you read the autobiographies of famous people these days, they're I had a tape... Because they're all fucking old. I had a tape cassette and I used to record people talking. Yeah. Were you one of those freaks?
No, pretty much. We lived in Paris. When we lived in Dublin...
Shout out
Crumlin. Not from Tala, from Crumlin.
He's not from Tala, but we call him Tala.
My dad got us this big ass fuck off, like
old school camcorder,
old school like camera, big fucking tape.
Like it looks like a flute. You can play it.
Yeah. And then the yoke, that folds out and you stick your eye in it.
Yeah.
Like a fucking that yoke.
You hold it like this and you got your eye in it. And like a dope.
And, literally. And with that, I was like, he gave us that, and me. My brothers, Dano and Sean, we all started making off.
Shout out Dano and Sean.
Shout out Dano and Sean, with your brothers, Adams. And we started doing wrestling videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who were you? Who's your favourite?
I was...
You don't even know them, do you?
Rob Van Dam.
Oh, shit. The weed smoker.
Yeah. This is when ECW was going.
When it was still ECW, mad bloody.
And, I loved
shocked that you were watching that.
Yeah.
If it's not blood in it, you just don't care.
Because that's the thing. I said that I used to love ECW because there was blood in it, and it was Rob Van Dam, super crazy, Rey Mysterio,
super crazy, fucking hell.
Loved fucking what was his name? Sting.
Sting. So WCW as well.
Yeah, as well. I watched WCW, ECW.
WCW used to be on my telly every Friday night. I think it was on some English channel. So every Friday night you do shopping, you come home with WCW behind watching Goldberg and the boys.
So good.
Shout out to wrestling days.
Yeah, it's back to the wrestling days.
Absolute 90s head on us.
Fuck me.
So what you had your little camcorder. You were doing wrestling videos. Were you getting bet up by the two older brothers? I was
getting fucking hammered.
Smashing you up with chairs.
Literally, because what we used to do, my man used to go fucking mad because we pull out the mattresses and we put them all in the sitting room and just put them on top of each other, and then we put cardboard boxes and then
top of them.
Yeah, and then Dano would flip me up, fucking
power
bomb straight through.
And so one of you would be recording this.
Yeah, Sean would record, and Sean would be behind the camera.
Did you ever watch them back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did watch them back the whole time?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm fucking raging. I don't have any of the tapes. Just to see how fucking stupid they were.
Just to put them on your YouTube channel, get some views.
Yeah. And then as well, afterwards, what was it? I wanted to... as well, we used to record bottom episodes, bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Bottom. And then we done loads of Die Hard films, loads of
you
Batman
remade
films.
them?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're like the fucking boys out of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. We literally remade them. Like, I'd be wearing like a fucking, what you call it, when we were doing Batman. I just thrown like I used to get the fucking the black paper bags.
Oh shit!
Just
Just wear that.
Just wrap it in my neck and then just fucking throw on it. The little shit Batman mask that come up to your nose.
The plastic one you'll get in the shop. Like.
Yeah, and the horns come up there. It was pretty shit, but yeah, we used to.
You were 6 up, and then from that, so you're doing all them films when you're young. When did you get into like? Because I've seen what is it, House of the Dead? That the one?
Yeah,
that's the one on YouTube. You and Jabba, and shout out Jabba.
Yeah, shout out Ryan Jabba. He's getting married.
Yeah,
fucking
Ains best man as well. It's gonna be good crack. Had to get it in
best
there.
man, yeah. 2020, Jabba's getting married.
So when was that? You were in primary school then.
When we done
House of the Dead, yeah.
I was 11. Yeah, so we're in 6th class. Yeah, 6th.
I haven't even moved to Ireland at this point. That shows you how long you've been doing this shit.
2005 was when we done. Oh, that was not on Sin City. We done Sin City.
Oh fuck!
And we just put it in black and white. And we just, that's it. And we'd be like, oh, Daddy.
I remember watching all of these. Yeah. Do you have any of them still?
I have Sin City. Like I have.
When you make it and you've got a lovely Blu-ray, they'll be getting thrown onto that on some Edgar Wright shit. You know, all the old shit.
Definitely. That's the thing is that all the shit that we done when we were teenagers, like the short films, little piss take videos, the films we done. Like looking back at them, I don't give a shit. I wouldn't have changed anything.
Because looking back, learned from them, and
not even that. Just like memories with it, just friends, and I mean the stupid shit we used to do, the crack we used to have, each summer, and just making weird, random, violent videos. And instead, like we still like knackered drink.
Some of the ones that aren't even violent are the fucking fun. It's like I will never get over your waffles advert video. Every time I watch that, I break up laughing. That is fucking brilliant.
Shout out to Waffles on YouTube.
No, they didn't. I tweeted them being like, "Here, look at this advert," and they were like. They just ignored it. I suppose. Go watch the video. So, what's your YouTube channel now?
Just type in Ian Adams on YouTube
and look for the picture of me in the
face.
Yeah,
being a fucking pervert.
Look at the Waffles advert. It's fucking hilarious. I might link it in the description of this just so people can see it. I'll link a few things of your stuff. Everything we talk about, I'll link into it.
Yeah, just everything is.
That video is fucking hilarious. How long? That's a video that took you probably about 20 minutes. That
took us 20 minutes. About half an hour.
But is that from being like, boys, we're making a video to the end of the video?
I was sitting there with the lads. I had a packet of waffles, and I said, lads, because we used to do weird, we get bored. We used to test out Car Park and all these fucking weird videos. And I was just sitting there, and I was like, I looked at the waffles, I was like, lads, I've got an idea. They're like, what? And they're like, sit down there. I was like, right, you're going to tell a story, and then at the end of it, we're going to be like, just smell the waffles at this, lads, and then we'll just... Then you know what happens.
Because it bangs.
If you want to know what happens, go on to the YouTube channel and look at it.
Get those views into you. Yeah. So you went. So you've done a lot of slasher films. Is that what you would call them?
Yeah, just horror fucking.
Horror. Yeah.
Slasher.
Is that your favourite genre still?
No, I actually haven't watched any new slasher.
Not new ones. You still watch the old ones.
Oh, I loved it. The 90s.
We watched The Faculty last night.
Like, what a film! Like I love because I grew up with like the 90s slasher films like. From 95 onwards, like Scream, I know she did last summer, The Faculty, Urban Legend, all those types of films, they were all very successful. Like, and I just love the idea, and as well, like just someone just stalking people and just killing them in really violent ways. Yeah. I love the reveal at the end of who the killer is in the Scream films. It's like that's what the same thing with Manhunt. It's like
shout out Manhunt.
Yeah, shout out Manhunt.
The whole film of Manhunt is on YouTube, by the way. If you do want to watch it.
Yeah.
So it's there. You can see all of us young. You can see a young McBride and all in it.
You can see Oisin grow a chin strap overnight. The film's set over one night.
Fucking forgot about that.
Oisin grows a full chin strap
and, he gets his hair
and a spicer mullet, and he gets highlights.
That was basically because we were young lads and we didn't fucking care about continuity. So when Ian was trying to make us do continuity, we were all getting haircuts. And there's a scene where Chicken changes his jacket. Remember, it goes from grey to go to black, and he was just like, "Oh, no one noticed. It's fine."
Such a little fucker with that. Every time you say to him, right man, today you wear the exact same clothes as yesterday, right? Don't gel your hair, don't do nothing, just continuity wise, just make sure what you're wearing at the start of the film, you're wearing by the fucking end of the film. It's that easy. Yeah, no worries man. Comes out that day in the exact same clothes, but completely different colours.
Yeah,
with his
he's
hair
got the same hoodie, but in 2 colours.
Yeah, and I was like,
it's ridiculous.
And I was like, what are you doing? He goes, what? I said, wear the fucking same clothes. It is the same clothes. It's different colour. Yeah, but it's still the same clothes, man. You fucking...
To be fair, I had to throw away my clothes after the Manhunt because of the blood and all the
sticky
the absolute
shit
stink of wearing them for what was that, about 6 months? Because we started in summer and we ended in winter. Do you know what I mean? It was fucking raining and shit
they were
by
just
the end
sitting
of that.
in a bag for like
Fucking
8 months.
Oh,
and
they were
just
stinking.
pissy and
I had a Transformers blue top and I had to throw it in the bin and I was upset.
Sweaty and the whole lot, you know.
Had to be done though.
Yeah, it was great crack though.
Oh, Manhunt was great crack. And it was the fact we were still in school and like we got into the newspaper and all from that, you know. Remember the school trying to fucking get in on it, be like, look how good our students are. It's like, you fucking didn't help us at all, you fucking dickheads. Fuck the tech. How about that?
Yeah, and I will, like, you know what I mean, like, it's just one of those things. That's kind of, you know, it's just there's no. They were being sound about it, but at the same time, it was nothing to do with the school.
Yeah.
They
You've done it in your own
some
time.
people, yeah. I won't
Outside
say any names, but some people are like, oh, when you get older now, if you make it, you can say, I went to Arklow Community College.
You're never gonna say that.
And I was like, chill the fuck out. It was like before this film, you were saying to me, you're not gonna go anywhere in your life. And
yeah, you need to do your homework.
You need to do your homework.
What
What are you doing in your exams? You're doing shit in your exams. You need to get that up. It's like, fuck me exams. There's a backdoor into everything.
Yeah. Which you are.
There's a backdoor into
you're
everything.
a pretty good example of there's a backdoor into everything, aren't you?
Well,
are you just going to say no because you've worked it?
No, like well, I don't want to be like, oh well, yeah, well, I actually am fucking great, you know.
No, but I'm not saying you're great, but like you're proof that hard work pays off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You didn't do well in school because let's be fair,
didn't.
we were all little dickheads.
No.
We were doing shite. We
never listened.
We were outside smoking fags instead of going in. You know, we were those fucking dickheads. You know, we weren't there to learn. We were there to have crack.
Yeah.
So when school ended, we both went to Bray.
Yeah.
We both didn't do great in Bray.
Had to repeat Bray, left Bray. What else? School I was swinging at the back of the class just swearing. That's all I did. Never paid any attention, never studied, never done anything. Left college. Just literally, and even with that, the first day of college when I went in, my tutors now said to me, said, how's it going, blah blah blah. He said, welcome. He said, just to let you know, it says, this type of work industry, he said you could have 4 years, 5 years on a piece of paper. You gone to England doing your masters, all this shit. When you come back, at the end of the day, with this, it's about who you know.
Yeah.
Literally, it's about who you know. It's like, and it's the same with anything. If you hand in a CV somewhere or whatever, even if you say to them, here, so say it right. So if you're brand new, you get hired for a job. You're gonna start off as the new guy or trainee, obviously. And then even if you have 5 or 6 years of a degree, and if you still give it to them, they're still gonna say, right, you're still starting off as the trainee. It's your first time fucking there, you know.
Yeah.
If you're free on this time, this day to do this, they're gonna take you in.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't matter. It's like it's not a case of I've got all this education. You don't need 600 points in your leaving cert to do this industry. No. You just need to be wise to the industry and learn it.
Yeah.
Which you've learned the hard way. Would you like to tell the story of like was your first day?
Oh.
Would you like to tell that story? I think it's a very good story of how you've learned on the job. Do you know what I mean?
I was working on Penny Dreadful for Showtime.
Showtime TV.
And
big ups.
I was an assistant director on it. And
what is an assistant director? Just a
I was a trainee assistant director. Basically, you bring the cast to set, you bring them off set, you shout rolling, you shout cut, you make sure everyone's quiet when we're rolling. What else? You help direct some of the background action and stuff.
Yeah.
You check the monitors are up.
You're in charge of basically everything that's in the background and foreground that isn't the main acting. Extras
I have nothing to do with fucking telling the actors how to act or any other stuff. Telling the director how to do his job.
Yeah.
And that, my son, is where I learned my job of learning not to fucking say shit. But that's what it was. I was on I told you about this, did I?
Yeah, I know this story, honestly. But the audience, we've got an audience now. We've got to tell the audience.
It's like, they need to know. Pretty much, it was on Penny Dreadful. And we were doing this scene, and usually there's long setups.
Yeah.
So you do a scene and say, right, we're going to cut to an aerial shot, whatever, the camera looking down, whatever. So it was the opening of the shot, and what the shot was that they wanted was on action. So you had the windows on each side of the room. It was like a corridor.
Yeah.
So imagine like you have a corridor. There's lights, windows on each side, and there's these beaming lights coming through as if it's the sun. And on action, they wanted dust to be like kind of set down through the lights, so you can see you could probably see that there was the shine into the windows to give it that dramatic look.
The razor light, yeah.
And we were standing there for ages, and we were all talking about, and the director of photography and the director were talking about how we're going to do all this stuff, and they were talking to the props and the art department trying to do things. And,
discussing ideas.
but they're being creative now. And I was standing there and I was like,
how was this your very first day?
This was my worst day. My first day was fucking worse. I'll tell you that in a minute.
All right, so you've been there a few days at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is probably my third or fourth day. Anyway. And,
so it's still early. Like you've not done weeks there yet. You're still learning a bit, right? Fair enough.
And I was there anyway, and they were talking and stuff, and I just stopped and I was like, you know what? This is my moment.
I'm gonna break this idea today.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this to them, and then they're gonna be like, you know what, Eno? So you can direct the next episode. They're gonna be like, you are a genius. Like, you're going places. Fucking come on over there, brother. I was like, right. So I turned around. So it just went silent, and they're all thinking. I said, okay, what if actually, guys, right? Just an idea. I was like, what if on action, if someone's over the railings above the set, if someone just drops down, stand onto the lights or dust onto the lights, so that when we're rolling, we have dust through. On the lights.
It's not a bad idea. To be fair.
Yeah. I was like, there we go. Directing the next episode of Sword, Phew Bob. No, that's not exactly what happened. And then there was just silence, and it got like a look as if, like, you know when you smell dog shit.
Okay. Yeah,
so they just looked around. They just looked around
fuck?
and just stared at me, the director and the DOP, and there was just silence. Like, and it was like, then the people I worked with, he was another AD, one of my friends. He was doing it full time.
Yeah. And
he pulled me over and he said, don't be that person, man. I was like, what? He goes, don't fucking ever do that again, man. Honestly, he's like, what's your job? I was like, assistant director. He says, right, fucking stay with that job. He says, do not tell the DOP or the director how to do their jobs or give them any ideas. He's like, if you be that person, you're going to get fucked off the set. And he said, that's exactly what happens. He said, don't. I was like, right, well, at least now I know my place. Like, if I hadn't have said it, I would have went on to some other fucking set. And with some bit, I would have been like, to the director, be like, you know what, actually, brother, if you do this, like, that'd be good. They'd be like, get the fuck off me, say.
Get out. So it's happy days. It was early on. You learned.
Yeah, but
basically, it's all about knowing your place.
Literally.
You're down there on the pecking order. Don't fucking outstep it.
But that's the thing, though, and that's the thing. Like, from that since then, I haven't said anything like that, because if no one had said it to me, I would have been that dope saying, well, actually, if you want to do it like this, do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you've got the fucking DOP and the director who've done years. They've done what you've done, and they had to sit there quietly.
And these were they were pretty old. Like, these have been doing like this stuff for about like 40 years.
Man.
30, 40 years. Yeah. Like, two old lads. The nicest people ever. You know, I'm not saying no one was bad, but just, you know what I mean? It's like they're doing their job. They, like, you know what I mean? Don't have some complete stranger coming in telling me, like, you know what I mean?
So, especially you're sort of a young fella to them.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing, no one knew.
You're
like,
fresh off the boat type thing.
That's what it is. I'm the new guy coming in, and I was the new guy coming in, and, you know, I wasn't telling them, but I was just, you know, thinking like, oh shit, here we go. They're gonna be like, oh, he's so smart, he's going places. That was not the case. But
straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
So what happened on your first day then?
My first day, one of the main cast members is Ava Green.
I'm not sure I know that. I definitely do know it is. I just don't know the name.
James Bond. Casino Royale, but the first one with Daniel Craig, the one with the black hair, the one I was with him. Or 300 Rise of the Empire, the second one.
Oh shit! Yeah,
she gets rode.
She
has the scene where she gets rode. The J's rolled over.
Yeah, I recognise it now. I know you're talking about it now. She gets rode the Jesus. Oh yeah, that one.
I know, she's lovely. She's a really nice girl.
And this is Penny Dreadful. She's in Penny Dreadful, right?
So yeah, her and Josh Hart.
I don't watch anything Ian makes.
Yeah.
So no, unless I'm in it, I don't.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to.
Calm as the exception.
Yeah. And what was it? Yeah, so we were in the studio and it was lashing rain outside, and everyone, again, like, I seen everyone like give her, because she had makeup on, all the shit, her hair was done, so everyone's giving her umbrellas every time she left the studio because it was raining outside. So she was standing there, she was coming towards me at the door, and I was like, oh fuck, I suppose I better grab an umbrella and help
this
out.
Is my job now.
Yeah. And she's come towards me. She's like, hi. I was like, oh, how's it going? I was like, Ava. Yeah. She's like, yeah. And she's, what's your name? Like, I'm Ian. I was like, oh, she's like, hi, nice to meet you, Ray, nice to meet you. I was like, how are you? And I was like, I'm in there. I was like, no,
she wasn't.
I was like, and then pretty much then I was like, it's lashing out, do you want an umbrella? And she was like, oh yeah, please. Grabbed the umbrella, and this was a big fucking
one of the like the golf ones,
golf
and
like, you know, the massive ones. And I put out, but it was a broke one, and I put it out, pointed it at her face, and when I pushed it out, it went, but it flipped out up the way.
It like went full.
Yeah, but it went for her face.
Closed.
But one of our girls, I think it was Orla,
jumped in
one of
the
the girls. No, she was doing her makeup. She was just pretty much right beside her, and it smacked her and just missed Ava.
Oh,
and
how delighted you! How delighted it hit the makeup artist. Fuck's sake.
And then
sorry to that makeup artist.
Yeah, sorry about that. Orla, she probably doesn't remember, but sorry, Orla. And she, Orla just looked at me. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then Ava was looking at me, kind of laughing, and I was like, sorry." And then I just gave him the umbrella. And I said, "You okay?" She's, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. But Ava was laughing and they were walking off. She's like, "Don't worry about it, it's fine." But at the same time, if I had a fucking hit her with that, if she got a cut, a bruise, any of that shit on her face,
you'd been blacklisted.
I would have been, I would have been gone, because I would have been sacked, because obviously, like, continuity, or if someone has a black eye out of nowhere, even with makeup and shit, it's like your first day here and you fucking attacked. Well, not attacked, but it was.
So what did you do on your first day? Oh, I got fired because I hit Ava with a fucking umbrella. I didn't realise it was broken.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
fuck's sake.
Me. But, yeah.
What's been your most crack to film?
To film?
Yeah.
Vikings is actually pretty good crack. Very chill out, very just...
You're in, like, weed filled.
Yeah, you're just in a field, and
you're in strange locations because it's meant to be set back in the day.
And it's a good atmosphere, but like to some days, like it's the same with any job.
Do you watch the Vikings?
Yeah.
Can you not watch it because you make it like?
Well, that's the thing. Some things, like when you watch, some things you work on, you're watching it. Like with Penny Dreadful, for example, I only done seasons 2 and 3 and the finale.
Yeah.
So with season 1, I watched it as a fan.
And then I
got work on it. I was like, for fuck's sake! So now fucking Jono dies at the end of season 3.
Spoilers! You didn't let me get the spoilers into it.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, big Jono dies.
I haven't watched it yet. Sick.
But then just shit like that is. But it's the same with any job. Like you have your good days, you have your bad days. And
I remember you saying that the tech wanted you to come in and do a speech about like you're the best man, you're the best student we've ever had. You know what I mean? And you weren't on that. You were telling me that at the end of the day, it's just a job. It's a job that you want to do and you've worked hard to get.
Yeah.
You don't feel special to other people.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
I don't think you're special.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the thing is like even say if, like for example, say if I ever did make it, I couldn't see myself being a complete wanker, because having friends like you and the lads, you will put me in my place and make sure that, listen up, you little prick, you know what I mean, if you're going to be at this, you know what I mean, because I know where my place is, because I know if I did, the lads would be hopping off me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
on that note, fuck McBride doing Electric Picnic.
Actually shout out Dutchy McBride, you little prick. He's up at Electric Picnic doing the music, and
check him out in Irish, Ashley Mack. But he done all the music for your film and it fucking bangs. We'll get back onto the music and everything in the film. We'll just keep with the tech at the moment.
Alright, so with the tech, that's what it was. One of the, actually 2 or 3 teachers said to me, they said, would you mind coming into the tech and talk to a few of the students about what you worked on? And I was like, no. And they're like, why? I was like what do you want me to say? I was like, people say, I work on film sets, right? Or TV shows, right? It's a job. It's just a job that I like doing. It's not like, oh my god, it's, you know, everyone's like, oh my god, he works on film sets.
You know these people. You've met Josh Hartnell.
But still, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, right, well, if I worked in Tesco, would you still want me to come in and be like, listen up, man, we're gonna have a speech, tell the students you became supervisor in Tesco? I was like, no, it's the label of you saying that I went to that school and I work on film sets now, because working on sets is like, with some people, it's like
it's prestigious enough.
It's the achievable thing. It's like, film sets, that's an impossible thing. It's the same as any fucking job.
You would say it's not impossible.
Well, yeah, it's not. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, as I said again, I didn't have any degree in college. I got a phone call saying,
did you get a fee tech from Bray in the end? Did you get your first?
No, sorry, yeah.
You got your first?
Yeah.
So me and you have the same level. And we're doing great. Just so everyone knows, we're doing fucking great.
But it's just, you know, it's just kind of like, it is possible for anyone. People saying, if you be negative about it, saying, no, it's not possible. It's not. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
It's the attitude, isn't it? It's the attitude. And it's also the fact that, like, for the tech, for example, they're putting you up on this pedestal that you don't want to be on. You're not where you want to be. Because I know you. I know that you want to be the director.
Yeah,
you don't want to be the assistant director.
Yeah, it's like, I want to direct.
It's a step along the way, but you're you're still on your stepping stones up to making your film,
Yeah.
getting that blockbuster, whatever the fuck. Because I know you've got levels to it that you want to achieve.
But it's the same with
You're on
anything.
your way there.
If everything was that easy, we'd all be fucking doing it.
Yeah, exactly. No,
It's
the
not.
easy things aren't worth doing. The hard things are.
Yeah.
That's what I would say anyway. I mean, I'm doing it from a acting side. I did a lot of that shit. I'm doing it from a music side. That's a struggle in Ireland.
Exactly.
But like, you've got to keep working. If you love it, keep fucking working at it. That's the
thing.
That's the key at the end of the day, do you know?
Yeah. I've been doing this shit for free, like my own films and stuff since I was a kid, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, money is the second part. I like making just shit that I like making. Like,
do you think working in the cinema helps with that?
Well, it's actually with the cinema.
Be careful what you say now. You want to keep the job, do you know what I mean? Careful. You
No,
never know who's listening.
Like, sometimes I'm on the door and I judge people by like what film they're going to see.
That's the weirdest judging of anything. You're not judging them on being a dick or something. It's just my god, they're seeing this film. What
but yeah, like
weirdo.
some people come in, I'll be like, "What are you gonna see?" And I look at them like,
"Oh my god, the Emoji film! What fucking little cunt!" It's like a 6-year-old walking past you. Like, you fucking bitch.
Dope. But there's some films like they go and see. It's like, "Ah, nice one, man." It's like, good film, good stuff. And then, but some people come and it's like, "You fucking idiot. What is this shit you're going to see?"
Wasting your time seeing that, like fucking Alien Covenant and shit.
And the same thing, even if I'm watching films, me
and Mark are right. That
right,
film,
I'm not getting into this.
That film had some stupid scientists in.
But no, it is. Scientists are always the bad guys in films. Just to put that out there.
Just because they need to make them know science. It's like you wrote The Lads, right? The Lads has stuff that you know and understand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that film didn't know about science.
Yeah,
The medic ran away from blood.
Yeah.
Worst get rid of her. She's shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Does the cinema help you because like you're looking at films a lot? I know you're not technically looking at them when you're working, but you're in the screen. You've got to watch. You see moments of it, and you ever just think, "All right, that's a good idea."
Well, yeah, sometimes it's cool as well. Just kind of like looking at them because when you go to see a film as well, right? Say if you go see with the lads, you're seeing it as a film. You're not looking at which way it's shot and all that stuff. But you're not really focusing on that as much. But like with me, like afterwards when I've seen the film and if I'm going in checking screens, checking them, I look at it.
Oh, so you're saying the first time you enjoy it as an
audience, but then
and then after that you start to critique it.
Yeah, and then sometimes if I was going in just working, I'd be looking at clips of the film and looking at it. But that shot, that's cool the way that's done. It cuts here, it cuts there. The music at this point, the tension rising, like all that shit. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's something different. It's just very. I don't know. I'm just a weird fuck with that.
You've to be fair, you've become a bit of a nerd about it.
I'm a massive
not that that's
nerd.
a bad thing. Like, Chicken's a nerd about hip hop. Do you know what I mean? It's all good. Yeah. You've got to be a nerd about what you like. Eshin's a nerd about Irish. Do you know what I mean? He knows some weird old school shit about Irish.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to be a nerd, or you won't ever get there. Have you ever heard of the 10,000 hours theory? Basically, it's a theory that to become a master at something, you've got to put 10,000 hours in. How many hours do you reckon you've put into doing films?
More than that.
You'd say more.
I'd say more than that.
Like, is that including watching and making?
I'm always every day. Like,
I know. So I call into your house. You're making garlic bread and watching films. For fuck's sake, let's be honest.
I'll be watching films. If I'm not watching films, I'm writing about films. If I'm not writing about films, I'm editing my own stuff, or I'm reading about films. I'm constantly just films, reading all this shit.
You also watch interviews with like actors and directors.
Yeah, behind the scenes, like on DVDs and fucking love Blu-rays. Blu-rays are wicked because
shout out Blu-rays.
Shout out to Blu-rays is about 6 hours, and as well, even looking at that shit, like you learn so much. From behind the scenes as well.
I like the audio commentaries. I'm a man. If I get a film that I like, I'll watch all of those audio commentaries. The Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright ones, like all of the commentaries.
They're cool dudes.
They're fucking legends. Yeah. That'll be us one day.
Yeah, one day. Yeah. One day.
This will be a nice swerve into the soundtrack. Like, what do you think about, like, do soundtracks make films?
Yeah, it depends. Like,
depends on the film, doesn't it? Like Baby Driver soundtrack bangs.
Wicked,
makes the film pop a little bit more, doesn't it?
And then same with Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean?
The first one, yeah.
But there is
makes it go a bit more.
There was a reason for that music. You had the music and all the shit. I think
it was in the story, wasn't it? It was combined.
Yeah, it was. But I think if that had just had some of them random songs here and there, I think some people would be kind of a bit like, what you know what I mean? It's a bit weird You know, nitpicking.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. You know, like
I suppose it comes from like because you're sitting at home, you're editing, you're thinking about the soundtrack as well.
Yeah.
Soundtrack. It seems like a thing that isn't important. I think it is quite important though. It's one of those things. You know what I mean? It's like subtly in the background. It's important as fuck.
I was actually. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
I was actually thinking about doing the lads film, the whole film, just in silence, no music.
Ooh, what would that have been like to record?
Because the way I wanted to do it, I wanted to do it just with atmosphere and the sound effects of birds or like all the outside scenes of birds or inside the house is the creak and you just walking around, there's the banging. It's the same with fight scenes. I love fucking fight scenes in films where you can hear nothing but the smacks and the sound effects
and then the step into
and then it's someone falling down and stuff. But there's some films, you know, it's like, it's just some films annoy me when the impact of the punches and the sound effects and all, you can't hear anything. It's like a really gay little. It's like, what is that? It's like you want to feel the punch, the impact.
You want every punch to be a haymaker almost. You know what I mean?
And that's what I hope with this, like the punches, the sound effects you have in this. Like hopefully, like there is a good few. Anyone I've showed, the reaction I've wanted is exactly what I've got back.
Yeah. From
the smacks and the fights and all that shit. So that's the main.
You've only shown a few people at the moment though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've shown strangers.
Oh, have you? Have strangers seen it? Like
I showed like bits, like my cousin Burnsy.
Shout out Burnsy.
Shout out to Burnsy. He's seen it. He said he really liked it. And Burnsy is a really hard fucker.
So you did that on purpose. You thought he's hard to impress.
Yeah, I was like,
I won't show it to like my ma, for example, because like she's gonna be she's gonna be proud of me.
Nice,
I don't look at you.
There he is.
Yeah, so you want to show people that you want to get honest opinions at the end of the day, which I respect you for it. That's a lot. Like a lot of people just want to be patted on the back these days. You know, they just want that. You've made that well done, and then they just live in that moment for too long. You know, I already know you're writing the next script, aren't you?
Yeah. I started writing a new film.
See, that's banging.
So
that's that work ethic that I'm trying to tell people about. You aren't just out here, I made a film. And like when people are asking, why is it taking so long? It's like, it's not easy to make a fucking film.
It's fucking
not. And like, we did it all in our spare time. Like we had to get, every day, me, you and Jeffrey had to be there pretty much most of the time. Obviously there's scenes that me and Jeffrey aren't in. But like, we have to get the three of us free. You were working. Yeah. Me and Jeffrey were just dicking around, to be fair. But that's all good. Like we had to get us at times that suited, like, the fucking when you had to use a location. Shout out to places like the Old Ship and Bridgewater for letting us film there.
Yeah. Christie's, Sally's.
To be there. You had to be there at the time they set. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and like sometimes it was like what? Because they were pubs as well. Sometimes they were like, can you do it like middle of the week, early in the morning? We were just open. Remember that day we were standing outside the Old Ship waiting to go in with Dave? Yeah,
like 10:30 in the morning, just stand outside with the pub, like while it's
looking like alcohol.
Everyone's just fucking staring at us. But little things like that. It was tough, but like that's the type of shit I enjoy doing. Like
it's weird
getting everything together and getting. Well, sometimes Dylan Hanlon could be a little bit of a.
It's alright. Jeffrey's not going to listen to this because he's a little cunt. Like he's not going to listen to this.
Yeah,
hey, Jeffrey, fuck you.
Jeffrey, if anyone
that knows Jeffrey, fuck you, Jeffrey. Come on the podcast, the mouth of that Aid. What?
You have no idea how difficult it was trying to wake up Dylan Hanlon at about 3:00 in the day.
Sure, what?
Fuck off. I hate you, Jeffrey.
I love you, Jeffrey.
I love you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey's a good actor, and Jeffrey by far he steals the show in the film.
Oh. Personally.
Ooh.
No, not me.
Dave.
Big Dave.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, Dave as well.
Jeffrey and Dave.
I think Adam as well.
Adam's not in it enough.
I know, but shout out to Adam Bean and Dave Boyle, our two stunt coordinators.
Do you know what? I was surprised it was Adam's first acting. Do you know? I know he does stunts and all that, but he said that it was his first like proper lines and all that. Wouldn't have thought it. Would have thought he was doing it longer than me. Do you know?
Yeah, he's deadly.
Deadly. I like. Everyone that was involved, I don't remember thinking at any point being like, this fucking dickhead, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone that was involved, from the makeup to the sound to the boys holding microphones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We all came together to get the film done, and that was nice to see, because like, there was a lot of people, even though it's so small, there was a surprising amount of people that came together, and most of them from Art Club.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, Art Club want to be putting themselves out there, but they don't want to promote Art Club at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like, they only promoted McBride because he was speaking in Irish.
Yeah.
Like we've got the same fucking video for the same day, but we're speaking in English, and they just ignored it. Like,
it's weird. Yeah.
you're trying to keep it local, but being local is hindering you because, like you said, you need the outward audience. If we keep it to like fucking Arkler sayings like "Cranberry, go and get that," you know, that's gonna make people from fucking Dublin be like, "What are these fucking?"
Well, that's the thing is, I don't like the oak. You remember the shit count thing we done on YouTube?
Yeah,
yeah,
wasn't a part of it until the last episode, for fuck's sake.
But like pretty much like that, I co-wrote that with Joe Reed. I mean, him directed and wrote it. But it was just kind of, I mean, that was an Arklow thing for Arklow people. You know what I mean? But with this, that's what I was saying is right.
Was it? What do you think that was an Arklow thing? I thought that'd be less. I think that's less Arklow.
No, it was
There
very.
a lot of Arklow
like the ideas of it and the things Joe was saying to me as well. I was like, we still done up. Like I personally, I don't really. Like, looking back on it, I think they're shy. Like we done it for a bit of crack.
I think there's
a bit of
lot
fun.
of potential in them, and a lot of the writing is very subtle. Do you know what I mean? Like the Lord of the Rings references for Mark's character, they're very subtle and they're nice, and then you've got Jeffrey's character being an absolute fucking gom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought the writing was subtle, and it showed that yous were both. Maybe it was the influence of you and Joe coming together. You're a bit more stricter on what you're writing. You know, you're not just one person going mad. Because that's what I find when I'm writing. I start writing, and then I'm like, wait, no, some of this is bollocks. You need that other person to be like, here now.
But the main thing, what me and Joe done, we wrote an episode each. Well, we all wrote an episode each, and then one of us be like, right, well, that one's shit, that one's funny, that one's shit, that one's funny, and then we're like, right, both of us like this, and we're gonna stick with this one.
Did you ever like edit each other's lines?
Sometimes you did, yeah. And the thing is, Jeffrey actually wrote an episode for the sitcom, and it was fucking deadly.
Did it get made?
No, it was basically the episode.
Would you ever make it?
I would probably, but it's just so difficult because the whole thing, it's all exterior, it's all outside, and it was in the pitch and putt.
All right.
Basically, the four lads go play pitch and putt. And just loads of shit happening.
If anyone listening to this owns a pitch and putt and wants us to film there, let us know. We're not gonna fucking pay you any money.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's gonna be good crack, like.
But because that's what Jeffrey was like. Give me a topic. I actually wouldn't mind writing an episode. I was like, right, fuck it. Here's the topic. I said about the gym, all that stuff. Was give us a different location somewhere that we could.
The gym episode's funny though.
Some parts, yeah, but like the sound.
The sound, yeah. Like, to be fair, that is a.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
The sound in that is fucking
shit,
horrible
because the audio
broke. The swimming air. Oh yeah, that was it, wasn't it?
It broke, and then we didn't know till afterwards when we got back. We were listening to the playback, and
in bits,
nothing. I was like,
it's stuff like that though that you've learned, because the sound on the new film, you put a lot of effort into making the sound better. Like, I remember doing reshoots just because Dale fucking was filming. Remember, he was filming that fly that
day.
Dale
O'Brien.
You see, so much shit like this happens when you're making a film. You're getting all the behind the scenes gossip now. Yeah. We were in the fucking shed one day filming a scene, and Dale,
shut the fuck
90, up. Holy shit. Go and get that, you fucking mad cunt. Yeah, we were in the shed filming a scene, and Dale was on sound, and he spent the whole time not recording us talking and doing the fucking scene, but recorded a fly going around the room. And we were like, did you record sound? Yeah, I got it. What was the sound like? It was good. Listen to it back. It was just a fucking buzz of a fly. And you could hear it. You could hear like the panning of us being moved around because the mic's going.
Yeah. Shit like that.
Shit like trying to get Dave into the film. Like Chicken Dave. And he was just asleep the whole day.
Yeah, why you trying to...
that? Fucking Joe Reed got his fucking cameo instead. Did Chicken get into the film in the end?
No, he is, yeah. He's
oh, yeah, he is. I know who he is.
I won't give it away, but yeah.
There should be some sort of prize if someone can like guess before they see the film everyone's cameo.
Yeah.
You get into the art club one for free if you can guess everyone's cameo. Share the page and like it before, because you can't get anything for free otherwise.
What was I saying? Yeah, the good thing is as well, though, I got pretty much, because when I was doing it as well, I was like, right, I want every single one of the lads to be some way part of this film.
Yeah.
Some way part. I got pretty much everyone. Oh, fuck. I got pretty much everyone except 3 people. That was Dinger, Larkin, and Chris. You're a pack of bastards as always.
Jack.
But Jack, Eddie.
Yeah.
I know, but the lads, like, they were busy and stuff, so I'm only messing lads. I love you.
I think he's alright as well.
But yeah, it's just fucking irritating. I was like, because Because it is though. It's something
we've
been
the lads. You wanted your mates,
exactly.
like the lads in it.
It was like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just one of those things, but you know.
My phone now going off as well, so everyone knows we're here and they're trying to get on to us. I was going to ask Facebook for questions, but I didn't fucking do it in time. But I've just remembered one question to ask you. Did you get the lads from Conor McGregor?
Yeah, a few people said that, and that was on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
He says that in...
he says it in the...
He's reading the mean tweets. He looks at jokes and says, haha, look at the lads.
Which was after you started the film.
No.
I
did see it. And when we were going through with Adam, one of the jokes was with McGregor.
Yeah.
We were going through with say it this way, say it that way.
No, but you already had the film called The Lads and all, didn't you?
We already had the film called The Lads.
I thought they meant like, you've called it The Lads because Conor McGregor, like the film was called The Lads long before.
Oh no, yeah, the film was called The Lads. From at the start there was two names. It was going to be called Boyos or The Lads. But I was looking at Boyos and I said no, 'cause some stupid cunt is going to be calling it Boyos.
Boyo. No, bother on the Boyos.
Yeah, Boyos.
American watching it.
Boyos or
Boyos.
Boyos.
Those Boyos in Ireland.
So I was like, fuck that. So I'm going to stick with The Lads. And The Lads is a catchy name.
It's also a colloquial. We would say shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. And as well, actually, that was another thing when I was working. Shout out! I was working on Damon Ivor and
shout out Damon Ivor, Skanging Me Banger. What a fucking
Skanging Me Banger. Damon Ivor,
inspiration for the likes of us. Yeah. To be fair.
And I was working on that recently, and Andy Quirk, who plays Damon Ivor, he seen it training. We were just talking about it, and he gave me some advice. It was really sound on. But he just said to me, he said, "What's it called?" I was like, "Oh, it's called The Lads." And he was like, "That is actually a really," he said, "That's a pretty cool name." And like,
did he say that?
Yeah, he said that. He's like, "The Lads, that's actually a really cool name."
It bangs.
It's pretty smart. So I was like, "Yeah, happy days." Like it does, because
that's what it says on the tin.
It does,
it's about the lads.
The Lads, but you see, The Lads, it's not for. The Lads is a group of pretty much messers.
Yeah.
It is. I'm with the lads. Like, the lads are your mates, you know, a group of, like, dopes, you know, messers, whatever.
You wouldn't meet the lads to do some work. You meet the lads to go on the piss.
Yeah, like, there's the lads there now, or whatever, shit like that. But the whole thing, yeah, someone wrote that on YouTube about the McGregor thing as well. I was like, well, one of them, like, we did say it that way. I was like, there's one of them, yeah, but, like, they come up, we tried. Because originally I wanted to have, like, it was a close-up zoom and shot.
Yeah.
And Adam turns and he goes, the lads.
Go on.
That's it. No, he doesn't say go on, lads. I was just going to say,
the
lads. There's the lads. That's how I put it.
Yeah.
It's like, the lads. Go on, the lads. That type of stuff.
His accent, his Dublin accent suits it so well because of... It's not so much that he sounds like Conor McGregor. It's just that people outside of the immediate island area...
Yeah.
Even people in Cork probably don't know the separate Dublin accents. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't sound like you're from South Dublin.
I don't know what I sound like.
Not anymore. You've got some weird Arklow tinge on it.
I know, because it's weird.
I can't talk about accents, can I?
But that's the thing, though. It's like whenever I'm up in my family, or whenever I'm here, like some of the lads or some people know, oh, fuck off, you back to Dublin, whatever, shit like that. And then sometimes when I'm up with my family, they're like, oh, go away, you fucking culty, will you?
And coming down here because we got a caravan park, fucking on holidays. Been on holidays here like 12 years now.
You got me mad,
No, I can't talk about accents. In here, I still get like have you not lost your accent? I go over to England, they're like the fucking sound of Irish.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just I can't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
I just know what I sound like.
That's the thing though, I don't know what the fuck I have, but some people, like, you just have a normal Irish accent.
We've just not been, those people that go somewhere and then like 2 weeks later they come back and they've got the fucking accent.
Yeah.
We're just not those people. That's why it seems weird, because like I can hear it. I get some words are fucking Irish as shit. Like I say crack and shit in it.
Yeah.
I say Irish words, but it is good crack. But
I don't know what the fuck I have. It's probably an STD anyway.
Oh my god, you're itching your crabs again. Jesus Christ, dude. You're an imbits cunt.
How long are we on now?
We are on 53 minutes.
Fuck.
It does not feel like we've been talking for 53 minutes.
It feels like we've been talking for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, see, when you're having a crack with your friends, time flies. Well, like, I've just got a few more points that I want to get into, and then we can bun this shit off. The soundtrack made by Eshin.
Yeah.
What was that like, working with Eshin? Because I work with Eshin doing music. He's talented, but fuck me, he's hard.
I'll be honest, Oshin is very good at what he does. Oshin is talented, Oshin is smart, but at the same time, Oshin can be a lazy cunt sometimes.
Stop.
But
we've been telling him to do his Irish music for how fucking long? He finally does it, and he gets to play Electric Picnic, the fucking
everyone... Like,
we just want to see our mates do well.
Just Oshin's fine, but just sometimes, like, sometimes Oshin needs to kick up the arse. You know what I mean? It's like... like there's sometimes like, right, I want you to do this song this time. I want you to do it with this and this, that, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll ring you back. Oh, you said, yeah, sure, I have it done in 2 days. Ring him back 2 days. Did you do that? Oh, I actually didn't start that, actually. Oh, sorry there, man. It's like, for fuck's sake.
Tonight. I was there when he was on the phone a lot of those times.
And
I was in his house being like, what's he want? And he'd show me it. And he'd like, to be fair, it was weird though, because like, he'd show what he had, and he'd say what you want done to it, and then he'd just do it.
Yeah.
Like, it'd take him about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Sometimes it'd take him longer. But he'd whack out into the next thing, and I'd be like, why didn't you just do that earlier? He's like, oh, sure, I didn't realise that I was going to. Oh, yeah. I thought it'd be longer. It's just like, just fucking do it, like, do you know what I mean?
I didn't know what you were talking about.
My name's Ushin. That is what Ushin sounds like. We can't do it in Irish, because we can't speak Irish.
I know, but I don't know, it's just weird in general.
But, well, I would like to learn Irish, but fuck that.
But that's the thing, no, but in general, though, Ushin, like, I'm very happy, like, Ushin was.
Yeah, you've got compliments on the soundtrack, haven't you?
Yeah, a lot of people, like, oh, the music is cool.
My music's in there, there's music
and
from
me.
And
shout out to Lyrical Integrity.
Yeah, get myself in it. Shout out Lyrical Integrity. Look at me, Hennessy LI on YouTube as well.
David Kinsler, Ryan Hennessy, Ushin McBride. All instrumentals are pretty much in the film. There's some tracks as well in the background, stuff like that, so
you'll hear
have a look.
It's weird, because you'll hear a verse from me while I'm in the scene talking. It's just, I'm in all of it. I do all of it. That's what I think's mad though, because like there's all the boys are involved, but you've made a whole film from that. You've got cameraman, you've got soundtrack. Do you know what I mean? And they are all just our group of friends.
Yeah.
We don't need to outsource to anyone else. At the end of the day, we can do it all in house.
Yeah.
I think that's a crazy thing to be able to do in this day and age. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like to be literally just kind of
just a whole film, including soundtrack. Like the only thing we haven't got done is mix and mastering.
Yeah.
But that could be the next thing to know. Get someone to learn that, and we'll be doing it all.
But that's the good thing as well, though. Even when I was writing, I was like, right, I'm going to write this and I'm going to make this the way that is possible for me to shoot, and it's cheap for me to shoot, instead of writing it and have like, oh, there's 10 cars pull up and all this shit. I was like, right, just keep it simple. And location-wise, it's someone's house, someone's back garden.
Fucking forests.
Yeah, forests
to drive
yeah,
to.
like
that
I mean? Type of shit, you know what I mean? It's like, just keep it simple.
I like the locations in the film. They fucking...
It suits
a lot of them, not only the locations work, but the shots make the locations look better, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They make it really fucking pop off and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away because I'm excited to see it. Like, I want other people to see it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, we got a camera out and shit. You know, it's not an Ian Adams if there's not a camera out. Fucking even back in the day, what's that one on YouTube where everyone's swearing at the session? Fuck Arklow, is it called? Something like that.
Antisocial Arklow.
Antisocial Arklow. It's just the swear words. Oh no, I'm confusing it with Fuck Manhunt as well, isn't it? Where you pull the swear words into one supercut.
Oh yeah, we took every single... Because I seen that, remember in Bruges? They do it in Bruges.
Yeah, they did it in Bruges.
And I was just kind of like, oh, that's pretty funny. And I was like, right, what if we just do something like that as well? But I was just... There's a lot, but that's another thing. I've calmed down a lot with the language as well.
You've learned from it. Who was it that told you? Chris O'Dowd.
Chris O'Dowd.
Mad.
Yeah. So that's all.
Chris O'Dowd out of fucking the IT crowd fame. Well, he's done films and all.
Well, that's the thing, though, because he said to me, he said, with swearing, he said, swearing it's not cool. He's like, there's a time in which, like, swearing, he said, don't just do it, like, for the sake of it, you know what I mean? Which was pretty soundable.
Yeah, he took time to look at it and fucking give advice and shit, which you got to always give props to that.
Yeah. But as well, like, that was cool as well, like, Chris O'Dowd was like, because that showed me, he did look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
He watched it. Because I said to him, I was like, here, look. I just said, right, what I done was when we released the...
That was Calm, or was it that he looked at? No,
it was Shitcom. I released the Shitcom. I was like, right, fuck this. I said, I might as well. So what I done was, I just tweeted to loads of Irish just people in film or TV, whatever the fuck.
And music. I remember you having a few music hits, because Rob Steenson's song was in it.
Yeah, Rob Steenson wrote me. He said that was cool. He said, because I said about the songs, yeah, whack away, it's a bit of crack, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Good fun. And then that's what I said, fuck, I'll tweet him. I was like, just hear some feedback, just see. There's no harm in trying. What's the worst thing that's going to do? They're not going to write back.
Oh, no.
That's it.
You're going to lose sleep over someone like that. Yeah.
And what you call it? So yeah, I wrote to him anyway. And then the next day is like, Chris O'Dowd has followed you. I was like, what the fuck? And I opened my messages and there was like 6 new messages from private messages from Chris O'Dowd. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what's going on here? He actually walked back and said, how's it going? So I watched your sitcom, blah blah blah. He said, you do have something there, but he says just remember with swearing, he's like there's a timing for swearing. It's like it's to be funny, not to be cool.
Yeah.
Which does make sense. There's a lot
timing.
of, yeah, timing.
Like
it's not just that's exactly what I've learned, and that's what I've put into the lads as well. There is cursing, but it's used when it's needed.
Yeah.
It's not fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
reckon like the quotes that will get said back to you. There'll be the stuff like "Go on, the lads." There'll be other quotes that I don't want to give away. But I know what people are going to say to me.
Yeah.
Like those quotes, none of them have swearing in.
Yeah.
Like the quotes that are remembered aren't swearing.
Yeah.
But on swearing, I reckon even in like, well, maybe not so much in your day to day, but when you were in school, you swore all the fucking time.
Geez, yeah, it was great.
All the fucking time you were swearing.
Great.
But do you reckon you swear less in general now?
Fuck no.
No, you
Fuck
don't.
no.
You just know when to not to. Which is when you're filming.
It's
basically.
not even with filming, because that's another thing I love working on sets. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. There's no wear this suit. Be careful what you say to this person. You know what I mean? Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Work is work. At the end of the day, like it's work. It's not a get together.
Yeah.
You're working with this person. You're not you're not married to him or any of this shit.
Yeah.
You go in, do your shit. You're learning. You're doing your stuff. You're getting paid. So that's what I see. I just go in and still be my. Obviously, some places you're still not 100% in your comfort zone yet.
Yeah.
But still, at the end of the day, do not go in and pretend to be a completely different person or try to be Jack the lad, saying I know this, I know that.
Fuck Jack.
Yeah, fucking Jack Kavanagh. Dope. Jack Kavanagh's a prick, by the way. And but it is though. It's just kind of it's like don't go in thinking you know everything, because if someone asks you something and you don't know it and you try to answer, you're just gonna look like a bellend.
Yeah.
It's like just if you're not sure, I'm sorry. I'm not sure about this. Can you explain to me? There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with being wrong. Like,
No.
everyone wants to be right these days. They got the internet. They can check it and all. You know, everyone wants to be like. Who cares if you're wrong? You learn from it.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do is learn from it. Like everything you've done, you've learned from. Everything I've done, I've learned from. That's why I'm here today doing other fucking shit. Trying to expand my horizons, doing mad shit, doing fucking podcasts and like.
And that was
go with it.
Even that was another sound thing. What Andy Quirk said to me as well. He said to me that he's like, because what I'm doing, he's like, that's what I was kind of doing, blah, 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 all that stuff. And he was like,
he started off doing the YouTube videos.
Skanger Me Banger. He said
Me
they done
Banger.
that.
I remember we watched that fucking. Sure, it shows you how long ago. Remember we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Chicken dressing as him for Halloween,
Yeah.
and nobody knew who the fuck Chicken was dressed as.
Yeah.
He had the Burberry hat and he swagged the cardboard on.
And it
it.
was everyone's flashbox on Bebo.
Yeah, Bebo. Fucking Bebo. Like, everyone was whacking at that. Yeah. And then he sort of blew up with the songs. Remember, everybody's drinking and shit like that. That's what pushed him on to get the TV show. But, like, he started off doing similar things.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. He was being sound to me. He gave me really good advice. He was like, oh, fuck, I actually can't remember what it was now. Oh, I had it there a minute ago, man, but I lost it.
I remember you saying it to me as well, and I can't fucking remember it.
Oh, that's really annoying.
He said he wanted to see the film, so, like, does it really matter other than that? He's in on it.
I know,
if he wants to see the film, then you should fucking want to see the film. The lad's movie, Facebook that shit. Watch the trailer on YouTube.
That's what it was. It's the same thing. It's a learn. Like everything's like a learning process. Basically, what you're saying. He was like, "I've seen your trailer now. I've been doing my stuff." But he's like, "That doesn't mean now that I know more than you now because I've done my own film." Damon Ivey. He's like, "There's no like I should be telling you what to do because I've been at it longer. I've been doing this." He's like, it's always like you're learning something where you're doing this and you're doing that.
There's always more to learn.
Yeah, there's always more to learn. It's not because that's the thing he was saying.
Shit to get better at.
That was the sound thing. He was literally just like saying, like with that stuff. That was a good thing about it.
Yeah, he's a good skin. I'd like to meet.
He's real. He's so laid back. He's so sound. Just a really nice bloke. Just casually, you know what I mean.
You dubs all getting along. Fucking hell. So like, the editing take long. I'm being honest, 2017, this is by far the worst summer I've ever had in my fucking life. I'm telling you now, honestly, because all I locked myself in there, because same to film festivals. I said, right, I'm going to edit this, get it over and done with. I've been at it for like a year now, just get over and done with. So I've been editing. I locked myself in the editing room in the gaff. You do have an editing room with
I have a little casting couch as well.
We should get a photo of that and post it up. Where the magic happens.
Yeah, literally, yeah. And I was like, right, I'll just get over and done with. But I do enjoy editing. I really do. But it's just kind of, if anything, I wouldn't mind editing a bit in winter more. I should just go and done it over in winter and then had it ready for July for the festivals, all that type of shit. So yeah.
Speaking of festivals, with Cork in 2 weeks. Oh, we've got phone calls going off and everything. Right, back from the phone call. I was asking you about festivals. Yeah, so we got Cork in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's gonna be mad.
Fucking way.
I've got my Cuban cigar ready. It's right there.
Did you get one? Oh, you
that's the
naughty
one
little fucker.
Yeah,
Just 'cause I look
absolutely.
at that.
It's the one from Spain still.
Who's that?
Instead of the Hamlets we smoked at Jabba's, I kept the good one for that.
Where'd you get this?
Spain. When we were in Spain, remember the other year I went?
Fuck.
Give it a smell. We're literally, people are listening to this now, like, what the fuck are these? Two boys like, we've got a Cuban cigar, and we're just looking at it.
Like
goes in the other way. Goes in the other way, you
arsehole.
cunt. It doesn't sound like it smells like an
No,
it smells like a Cuban man's
It
ass.
smells like a nice smell on arsehole.
That's the fucking weirdest shit to say. Yeah, so we've got Cork in 2 weeks. That's going to be great crack. I've got the suit ready. I've got all of that. Is there more festivals you're looking to get into?
I put it into Kerry and Dublin. So
You're going to go outside Ireland?
Well, yeah, I want to put it into Leeds, Manchester. They're pretty good ones as well.
I seen one. I think it was Wales Mini Festival. Do you know what I seen on it? It was like a poster for something. I think it was like, I don't want to say it was Cardboard Gangsters, but it was something like Cardboard Gangsters. And you know the way it's got the fucking leaves and the like nominated for this at this festival.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Mini Wales Festival. So there's loads of film festivals out there nowadays. So you're looking to get into all of them.
But fingers crossed. I was told we were nominated for something. He didn't say
Cork?
what. For Cork, he said he's a
So
nominated.
you can put that. So when we get the posters printed, I can put my poster next to the Manhunt one.
Yeah,
Where you can put those little olive leaves with the nominated for best.
Yeah,
It better be fucking best actor. Even if Jeffrey gets nominated best actor, I'm just gonna say it's me. I'll put it next to my
just
best
take,
actor.
just take it
awards.
over. Fuck him.
I'll just say it was me.
Yeah.
Be fine. So we get into some more shit. This is coming to the end of the podcast. What's next for you? What else?
Wrap it up soon.
Yeah. What else is there?
Not much. We got Eddie Durkin on board as well from Hardy Books.
The ginger fella.
Ginger guy.
Not that that's anything wrong with being ginger.
Yeah.
So people know which one we're fucking talking about.
No, just he saw the trailer as well. He said he
Wait,
loved
what
it.
were you working on with him?
He's in Damon Ivor.
Oh, he's in the Damon Ivor film. Cool.
So he said to me, he said that's wicked, man. Because when I said to him, he was like, I said, oh, it only cost me $250. He goes, oh, 250 grand. I said, oh, that's not too bad. He goes, no, man, like €250. He's like, fuck off. I was like, yeah. He said, that's a good thing,
He
man.
thought
He
you
said,
had $250,000. What the fuck did you pull out $250,000
and
from?
then and then he was kind of like, a lot of people are after what's up here.
Yeah.
Oh no, a lot of people are after Chi-Ching.
He's doing the money. He's doing the money symbol with his hands for people that are just listening.
He said, he says you're kind of after what's in your head. I was like, fuck yes, good man.
It's that.
That's
It
exactly
comes
what
back
it is.
to what we were saying about you do it for the love of it. You do it because
Yeah.
you've been doing it for ages and you want to do it.
If
Money,
I get a few
you
bob
get
one of
money.
these,
You have a
happy
job.
days,
You're
but
getting
what the
paid
fuck?
doing your thing, so you're not there for it. You
Yeah.
want to get paid because that is what we all want to do.
Yeah, but
I want to get that
after-
fucking dollar bills, yo.
After what? I'd rather I'd rather me not get paid and people enjoying the film instead of me getting loads of money and people
you
like
making
that was
King
the
Arthur.
shittest. That was the shittest film I've ever seen in my life. You know what I
You
mean?
don't want to make some King Arthur bollocks. Like. Right, we'll fucking wrap it up here. We've been going longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Where can people find you? What social medias do you want to plug?
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter.
What is your names?
My name is Ian Adams.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, yeah. What the fuck? What's so fucking
Is there,
weird about
is there
that?
no name? Is there no numbers or nothing?
Well,
Well, like,
either way, if you just type in my name, it should still come up either way.
there's probably a million Ian Adams. You're not going to be the top of everyone's list, you fucking celebrity Adams over here.
Ian Adams 311 on Instagram.
See, 311.
My name is Ian Adams on Facebook. My
Yeah.
name is Ian Adams.
Do you want people
on
to send
Twitter.
you friend requests, though?
Yeah, no, I don't fucking care. But anyway, look,
He's got to ignore friend requests. What's your Twitter?
Ian Adams.
Right, Ian Adams on Twitter, and the Lads Movie is the Facebook page.
The Lads
What's
Movie
your
Facebook
YouTube
page.
for anyone who wants to go and check out your old shit on YouTube?
Ian Adams.
Oh yeah, it's changed to Ian Adams because it used to be Dougal 2009,
Yeah,
didn't it?
That was a long time.
That's what I kept typing in to try and find it.
Just
I've got a
type in-
playlist.
Just type in Ian Adams. You'll just see
I
a
follow.
stupid
I
picture of me in
subscribe
the
to you.
dark.
I can see it.
Yeah.
But I used to, because I have a thing on my YouTube of all the videos I'm in, and I was trying to get them. I was like, Dougal 2009. It's like, what the fuck are you searching? This isn't a thing anymore. But yeah, go find Ian Adams. He's just gave all of his social medias. Follow him on Instagram because his fucking posts are stupidly funny. He's an absolute twat. If you want to see more from me, I'm Ryan Joe Hennessy on Instagram, YouTube. My Facebook is Hennessy LIT. Follow that as well. Check me out on
the YouTube as well, which is Hennessy a Lie. I've got a load of different ones now, so it's confusing. And this has been the Big Blue Breakdown, episode 1 with Ian Adams. You got to get those big blues into you. Thanks, Ian. Anything you'd like to end with?
Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, you call me Ryan. I get called Hennessy. You can tell I get called Hennessy.
You hate being called Ryan, but thanks, Ryan.
You're
And if you like our Facebook page, I know I've said it about 40 times. I shut the fuck up saying it, but go on to our Facebook page, like it, comment, share, look at the trailer, show your family and friends, give honest opinions, don't bullshit, say what you honestly think. We'll be having our world premiere of the Lads movie in Cork Film Festival on the Real Film Festival in Cork on the 17th of September. The week after or the week after that, somewhere in the end of September, we'll be having a viewing in the Omniplex Cinema in Arklow, County Wicklow. And
that's an exclusive right here. That's an exclusive.
We're not sure yet about a date or ticket prices yet, but we will be having it. We will be having it in September. So thanks a million, and
nice one. Thank you very much, Ian. We're out of here.
Yay.